All right, all right, all right. It is now 8 o'clock my time, 9 o'clock in some places, and 7 o'clock in other places. And we are live on Facebook right now. Guys, I'm super excited to do this on this day before we give thanks. We are here basically, everybody, to talk about Mr. Robert Clark, our newest business partner. But I wanted to make sure that I brought in somebody else with me so we can have all different types of aspects. I also have Miss Dale Person with us of AKA. Now, I am Tisha Spencer. As you can see, I am a director in training and I represent Zeta Phi Beta sorority, and I am a business owner. And then we have Ms. Dale Person. She is also one of our newest directors in training, and she is representing Alpha Kappa Alpha Incorporated. And I'm going to let her speak a few words to introduce herself.
Good evening, everyone. And first of all, I just want to say happy Thanksgiving out there to all of you. I hope that you get lots of turkey, have lots of fun, and I hope that you're enjoying yourselves with your family. And speaking of family is one of the reasons why I do what I do. But my name is Dale Person. I too am a director in training. As Tisha said to you, I am one of the newest directors in training. I am a proud member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. And I just want to say that I'm really excited to be here tonight. This is a wonderful opportunity. And if you are looking for something that is bigger than you, something that is a familyhood, a wonderful business opportunity, come join us. I am a travel business owner, a proud multi-level marketing owner. And I'm just want to talk about what we're going to do here tonight because we got a wonderful gentleman here with us tonight. He is new to our business, but he is part of the family already. So we are excited to hear from him. He's going to tell us everything about himself and why he got started in this business because we want to know. Talk to us.
Oh, is my turn now?
Yes,
sir, it's your turn.
Hi, everybody. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Robert Clark. I had the pleasure of serving for 4 years between 2013 and 2017 as the International Grand Polaris of Iota Phi Theta Fraternity Incorporated. I am currently the president of the board for the One Iota Foundation. I'm a retired educator, but the reality is I'm retired and everyone has me working. So I'm not really retired, but I came upon this opportunity meeting Tisha, I don't know how long ago it was, but told her about my plans in terms of nonprofit work. And I wasn't really interested in doing anything else. Again, I want to be a retiree for real. So I wasn't really interested, but the idea came up that I might be able to do things in terms of the travel agency and nonprofit organizations. Obviously, that piqued my interest. I have 5 of my own nonprofits. I run 3 of them, all fraternal. So I'm totally in that field of expertise. And the people that I help, I want to find other ways of funding my organizations, as well as having fun. And I like to travel, but I don't like paying a lot of other people for travel. So this has a twofold opportunity for me to help fund the nonprofits that I work with, as well as find ways I can get to places I want to go cheaper, more economical, etc.
Well, you, Mr. Robert, are you're in the right place. Yeah, no worries. But I was going to say you're in the right place, definitely. And when you talked about the organizations that you can assist, this business will allow you to do that and more. There's a lot of good here that you can do. There's a lot of the different partners that the vendors and suppliers that we partner with that will assist you in doing exactly that. But the wonderful thing about it as well is being able to utilize this wonderful opportunity and sharing it with other like-minded people that are just like you. And I don't know where you get that you're retired, because I hope you know that when you retire, you really ain't retired. So,
oh no, I'm finding out every day.
Yeah, no, I'm just joking with you, but I'm really excited about getting to where you are one day. So congratulations on that retirement. But Tisha can tell you there's a wealth of things that you can do with this opportunity that will help elevate the things that you are doing. But being able to share this and having coaches and mentors that will assist you along the way, because you're in business for yourself, but definitely not by yourself. So definitely welcome to the fold.
Thank you.
Yeah, and the great thing is a lot of us are Greek. So there's a lot of group representation inside of this organization. As some of you may know who are watching, the founder of our marketing company is actually a member of Alpha Phi Alpha, and his wife is a member of Delta Sigma Theta. And we also have a nonprofit organization as well within within our company. And we focus on helping women of unfortunate situations, mostly, and their kids. But yeah, there's a lot of different things you can do. But one of the things I think that really attracted to me when I was first talking to Robert Clark was his desire to help other people. That was really what got me, and the whole fundraising. Because I remember we were talking and I was like, well, did you know you can fundraise with travel? So we don't have to do any more like crab boils and popcorn? Because I don't know about you guys. I'm so tired
crab
of
boils and I like popcorn, but I'm just saying.
I've done all types of fundraisers. I don't like the formal balls. I hate those.
Right.
I rather do walkathons and runathons. That's what I like to do. But there's other people out there who like those types of things. And again, I've invited everybody I know. I've put it all over my Facebook page, obviously. I invited personally my board members from the One Iota Foundation. I invited the brothers from my local chapter here in Tucson, Delta Xi Omega. There's a lot of people, hopefully, who are listening because I can't see them. But hopefully they're listening who are like-minded, and they know how I am. They know that I'm really vested in the community. So anything I get involved with will have some type of benefit to the community. So this is the information I want to make sure that they hear as well.
Definitely.
Well, let me ask you this question. With so many connections you have and so many different things that you're doing, if they're watching right now or later, why do you think this would be a good opportunity for them to invest with you?
Well, like-minded people run together. And so most of the people I actually run with are folks who are vested in our organization as well as dedicated to the community. So we're on the same page, so to speak. And if I can find an opportunity for, say, travel or getting my undergraduates to get to a conclave or to a regional meeting, helping my undergraduates out, getting funding so that they can do great things on their campuses. And then my graduate chapter brothers, our graduate chapters do phenomenal things. I mean, all of us do. We know D9, we run things, but I would tell you that my Iota grad chapters are always impressive. I see them on Facebook always doing phenomenal things. And if what I'm learning, I can share with them to help them do even more phenomenal things, or outstanding, as we say, OW, outstanding, as we say, then sure, I'm going to share whatever I have with them. And hopefully we can all rise together. And that's the whole purpose. That's the main reason I'm here. You got me, because usually I just don't listen to people when they say, well, multi-level marketing, et cetera, et cetera. No, I don't want to. Been there, done that. But this is actually different, a lot different. And I travel. I like to travel. But instead of giving my money to other people, I want to be able to do it through an organization.
There you go. And Robert, one of the things that I think that's really exciting is I talk with a lot of people about our business opportunity, and I talk with them, and the first thing they talk about is wanting to travel, right? So I tell people one of the things that really excited me as well about this business is I love to travel, and I also know the power of a 1099. I love entrepreneurship, but you got to find the right product. And so our owner of our company has done just that, partner with the sexiest industry out there in the world, something that everybody wants to do, something that we all can benefit from, and we're going to do it anyway. So why not buy from yourself? Why not be able to utilize this in one of those, one of the nonprofits that you have, and be able to put something on, receive the goods from it yourself, but do it from yourself. That's the best thing that we can do, is be in business for ourselves, but not by ourselves. And with all of us, we know the D9s. We know we have tons of boulets. We got regionals. We got everything going on. And this is a wonderful way to be able to assist. I know in my chapter, I'm booking those retreats. If they need something, I'm there, and I can give back, because that's what we're supposed to be doing, right? So I can take what I'm earning and be able to assist. And not only that, but assist in my community as well. So I think we got a win-win going on here. I think we have a win.
Yeah,
definitely. I'm excited.
Now, what I want to talk about is the money on two different levels, because I know people are watching this and they're kind of like, well, this is great. You keep talking about money, but we ain't mention it. Oh, and by the way, Layla says,
Yeah,
hi,
Uncle Clark.
Clark.
Yeah.
Hey,
My family
Layla.
in Oaktown. Oaktown. Okay, West Side.
Yeah. Ooh, my old stomping grounds. My old stomping grounds. Hey,
Yes, yes.
I see one of my partners out there. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Michelle. Hey. Yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So we're going to talk first about the nonprofit side, because a lot of people don't really realize that they can use travel to fundraise. So I wanted to break down how some of this goes. So when I got started in the organization with the company about 9 years ago, but I've been in travel for over 22 years now. And I partnered with IntelliTravel is the travel side, and Planet Marketing is the marketing side. And I started doing research because I like to fundraise. That was always my thing with the chapter. I always asked for two things. I want to help y'all make money, and I want to work with the undergrads. Those were the only things I wanted to do. So I did research, and I found different ways to be able to go ahead and make money. Now with the cruises, you can earn anywhere from an extra $100 to maybe $200, depending on the cruise line, extra for each cabin that you book. And what I love about the cruise, I'm a cruise head, is your whole chapter doesn't need to travel to facilitate this. You just have to sell cabins and have a select few that go ahead and travel with them, because there's going to be somebody there on the ship to help with the event planning. And you can do the same thing with land. And it doesn't have to be an international trip. It could be something local. It could be a weekend trip to Vegas. It could be going down to the beaches in Florida. It could be going to the Greek picnic in Houston, Texas, which I hear is huge. So it can be smaller different things. And even your youth auxiliary groups can actually participate in this by creating a trip. Because what if they did back in the day, this is going to age me. We did ski trips up in New York. So what if the youth auxiliary did a ski trip somewhere and was able to fundraise from that and have fun doing that? You know what I mean? Because when you're raising money and you can have fun, because it's supposed to be a fundraiser,
Right?
Not just raising money, right?
I like how you did that. I saw how you did that.
And
I'm going to let Dale talk about the money side when you become a partner.
Let me tell you, that's my favorite side. I'm just going to say. No, but one of the things I'm really excited about is our organization. It allows for us to be businessmen and women. And there's a great part about, sometimes people used to say, when they hear multi-level marketing, they start saying, oh, get scared or whatever. I'm a proud multi-level marketer. All that tells me is the more people and the more families that I'm allowed to help, then I can assist them in becoming businessmen and businesswomen and business owners, which I think is one of the most phenomenal things that I can offer to a person. I know, like when Warren Buffett told us, if you don't have an e-commerce business, and if you don't have several of those businesses, then you really don't have no business. But being able to help multiple people get their dreams or earn their dreams is something that's exciting to me. As a Alpha Kappa Alpha woman, one of the things that I'm doing is going out into my community, and I'm helping all of mankind, right? I'm always talking about giving, but what do we talk about? Teach a man to fish, then he gets to eat for a very long time. I could sit up there and hold it all to myself, and then what good am I doing for someone? There's a lot of young people out there that are trying to find themselves or want to find themselves, and this is a wonderful opportunity of teaching them entrepreneurship. Not only that, if you have a W-2, it don't help by having a 1099 to go along with it. That helps a lot of us that might understand that part of it. But I love the fact that no matter how hard I work, I get to continue to earn for as many people that I bring into this business. So I love, somebody's out there, talking about the 1099, the power of the 1099. Love it. But I love the fact that there's much training here for you. There's mentorship, there's coaching. We are always here to help, and we are always here to assist. So let's talk about the money. I'm not afraid to talk about the money. If we're going to be afraid to talk about money, then we got to be afraid to talk about how we're going to pay our mortgages, how we're going to help those family members that are in need, or how we're going to pay for those dues that we got to pay for. So let's talk about the money.
Yeah,
talking about dues. You went there. Why'd you go there?
I know, right?
It's that time of year. It's that time of year that it's time for us to go there. So.
you know, because we talk about dues and we be like, oh man, dues is high. And then we start talking about boule and we have to be picking people up off the floor. Because you be like, boo, what? Who? Okay. Now look, I want you to understand, I love talking about money because I deal with budgeting and stuff like that, right? And when it comes to this, and you know, Mr. Clark, he's still new to this. So whenever someone partners with Mr. Clark, he's going to earn $50. And the same goes for everybody in the organization. Now we're going to help you the same way we're going to help him, the same way Dale's going to help her people, the same way I'm going to help my people. They're going to grow their network. They're going to grow their team and they're going to earn more money. So when somebody he brings in, let's just say Anthony Bird decides to join the business with Mr. Clark, right? I'm going to say his name because he popped up on the screen, right? Mr. Clark will earn that $50. We're going to teach Anthony how to do the same thing. And when he brings in somebody, he's going to earn that $50. Mr. Clark's going to earn that $25. And then there's $10 team bonuses for everybody that comes into your organization. Then there's $4 per person that comes inside of your matrix. And it's a team build matrix. And then there's director bonuses that start from $500 a month to an additional, and I love saying this, $250,000 a month.
Ooh, we got 10 stars now. Yes, you can earn $250,000 a month. But the one thing that I love about the business part of it is it's unlimited. No one tells you how much you can earn. It's all about the effort that you put in. Effort you put in is what you get out of it. So that $50 will come every time you invite somebody into this business. Like Tisha and I, we both have a team of over 50. We've helped over 50 families. So do the math. The one great thing about it is for a very small investment, we get to have a business and we can continue to say, hey, this is how much money I want to make this week. This is how much money I want to make this month. But one of the things I tell everyone, educate yourselves. We have wonderful presentations that could tell you all about this business opportunity. And you get to sell one of the most phenomenal products that's out there. But for all of you that want to talk about multi-level marketing, tell me about how many of you recommended a good barber or a beautician or a good movie
or a good place to get paraphernalia.
Please put me in the chat. How much money did you get for recommending that barber? How much money? Tell me. How many free hairdos or how many free haircuts did Mr. Robert did you get for just recommending a good restaurant? Did you get a free meal? There you go.
That? You see that?
You ain't getting nothing.
I got a free thank you.
You got to thank you. Yeah, and thank yous are great. Don't get me wrong. Thank yous are great, but money is what's running things right now. We know it's not all about the money, but the one thing that we have to understand and not be afraid to talk about is making money. Because everything that we do and everybody we want to help, it costs. That's just like anytime we're going out and we're helping somebody in the community, they're not allowing us to utilize these community centers and these buildings for free. We got to pay. So how do you keep those lights on? You know, we can't be afraid to talk about the money. Hi, everyone.
Hey.
Hi, Sandra. How you doing?
I want to ask you a question.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, wait, go ahead. You got something to say?
Well, no. I mean, everybody who knows me, they know how deep I am in the community, but they also know how political I could get. And I'm not going to get political tonight. We're going to not do that. However, we all know what happened just recently, and I'm kind of depressed by that. But, improvise, adapt, overcome. You just keep it moving. We're going to have to start finding our own ways of making money for our organization and ourselves, because a lot of things will probably dry up. The traditional things that we might have relied on in the past will dry up. So I'm being very futuristic. Proactive and futuristic.
Definitely.
For at least 2 years, we're going to have to do things differently. Definitely in the next 4 years, we have to do things differently. And again, this is something for me. The reason I'm coming aboard is because you've presented to me something new. So I'm going to continue to do community service, but now I actually have a way of doing community service and getting it funded in a non-traditional way. Because Conclave is coming up for all the Iotas on this call. We got Conclave this summer. It's an election year. We have to be there. If your coffer isn't looking too good right now, this might be an opportunity to kind of fill it up. And we take care of our undergrads here in Tucson. So everything that we do, we pay for our undergrads to go to. But sometimes it may come out of our pockets because the coffers are not where they need to be. But we're dedicated to making sure our undergraduates take advantage of being Iotas. And so all of our organizations are probably doing the same. Well, I know we are doing the same thing. We're trying to take care of our undergrads. We're trying to be very strong graduate chapters that make those impacts. But as things start drying up traditionally, we need to start looking at different ways of funding our organizations, our foundations, and getting more money to come into our communities, because people are going to take vacations regardless.
Definitely. They're going.
So, just something to think about for those of you contemplating looking at this as an opportunity. Just definitely wanted to add that. I didn't get too political. See,
No, you didn't. You didn't. But one of the things I like to tell people is when you go out on your trip, do you want to come back to a check, or do you want to come back to memories? Just pictures and memories. But you're exactly right. We have to start thinking about our futures. We have to start thinking about these businesses for ourselves. There's businessmen and women that, like we said, we ain't gonna be political, but it's all about business. This is what we need to start thinking about. We got to let the past go. We got to move into the future and see how we're going to make this work. And I know with all of our D9 organizations, that's exactly what all of us are sitting at the table and we're thinking about how we're going to move forward and how we're going to be strategic about what we do. But get yourself a business. Get your.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, Tisha, I interrupted you. You were going to ask me something, I think.
Yes.
Well, I totally forgot now because of what you said, because now what I'm thinking about is the fact that what we're trying to do is empower people.
Definitely.
We're trying to give them the power back financially, because no matter what we do, finance is what's going to fuel our future. And if we have that extra income coming in, if we even just take the D9 aspect out of it, we have to make sure that our house is in order before we can help somebody else order their house.
Absolutely.
That's true. That's fact.
And, I love having the memories, but I also like the money. So I like the memories and the money to come together. Let me tell you what I like about this business for me. Some of the things, and then, Dale, you can share some of your stories, and then Robert, you could tell us what stories you want to be able to share because of this business. But one of the most powerful things with this business has been getting the extra income to pay off my credit card bills, to help get my credit score up, to help me move zip codes several times without stress, to be able to travel more with my mom and to be there for her stuff. Because as our parents I always consider myself the caregiver for my mom. So it's like, I feel it's like my duty to be there to take care of her and stuff. But it's also the fact that showing other people around me and my sisters, like, we can do this. Like, you can be more than what society may have decided for you. You don't let society decide, and we have to build our future. We have to build our next generation. I don't remember the whole saying, but there's a thing saying basically like whatever we do right now, we probably won't see come to fruition until our grandkids, because of everything we're doing now. It's going to take a while, but we have to show our people how to be able to live the life that they deserve and not be afraid of taking a chance. I have a young lady right now who's contemplating joining, but her biggest fear is the fear of failure. She has this fear that she's not going to win. And I'm sitting and listening to everything that she's doing. I said, you're letting a disability disable you. Like, no, you can do this and you can win. And I just really want to empower more people to be like, wow, I did this. So whether you're earning an extra $500 a month or $125,000 a month, which we do have people earning that, it's not, some people think when it comes to MLM, it's like you have to like build a team, and it's not. I do encourage you to at least get a certain number so you can get all the money. Because I don't know about you guys, would you leave money on the table? I put it in my wallet.
Well, but something, Tisha, it's not even one of the things, because when I came in this business, just being honest and transparent, I wasn't interested in building a team, Robert. My interest was just in the travel. I work very hard. I'm a military spouse. My husband is 28 years military retiree. He just retired like yourself, so all I wanted to do was book some travel. We travel around this world, show and give back what he gave to me. Right. And it was just going through the process. And you tell somebody what you're doing. You're like, yes, I'm a travel business owner. Oh, tell me more. So you don't have to want to build a team. It's going to happen naturally. And that's one of the greatest things that I really loved about it. I don't have to sell this. It sells itself. But I just started talking about the excitement. I would tell you something that was really exciting and empowering for me was what happened this weekend. we were down, and I was being trained by the owner of this phenomenal company. And what's exciting to me is I was able to take my daughter, right? So my little legacy was with me. Being able to be in business with my daughter and have her to sit side by side with me, and then someone pour into her alongside me just to talk about one of the things that they want to see her win. They want to see what they can do to assist her, and how there's other people that's going to, just gravitate around her and ensure that not only is her mom and dad going to help her win, because we're going to help her win, but there's other people out there too. And that's what we get in this business as well. And then you talk about the training. Some people say, well, oh, I don't know how to do it. And, is there going to be any training? There's phenomenal training. We get trained by the vendors, the various suppliers that we utilize, but there's training in helping you learn to run a team, how to be a part of a team. So one of the things that I can say is show up for your own success. Figure out what it is. What's your why? How big is it? What's going to make you cry? What is it in this world that you really want? And then it's time to get it. It's time to get it.
Okay. This motivation.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to follow that, Robert.
Yeah.
Like, where do you see?
I know he has a
in your
why.
family.
Oh man,
Personally.
I have all type of wives. Me and my wife, we don't have children, but we have thousands of children.
You have thousands of children,
Right.
That's what you have.
Because we're both retired educators as well, and they call themselves Clark kids. I know there's a couple of Clark kids on here now. They call themselves Clark kids, and when I started seeing generations of students, I would help somebody, and then a student would come and say, well, you helped my mother. I'm like, oh, Jesus, okay. And then when I heard you helped my grandmama, I'm like, okay, it's time to retire. I've been here too long, But the fact is, I know I haven't had an impact just in the educational realm, just doing what I do and what I like to do.
Definitely.
Fraternally, I've done a lot. The brothers who know me know the types of things I've done. And that just happens to be my life story. So this to help me continue doing what I do. I still work with students through my nonprofits every day. I still go out in the community. We have a great D9 here in Tucson. We do good things together. I want to see us do even better things. I'm always looking for opportunities to make things better for those that I interact with. And so that is my why. And of course, the personal aspect, being able to say, I want to go. We just got back from Ghana in October. And I went with my chapter brothers, Arrogant Alpha Lambda brothers, University of Illinois. That's where I'm from. That's my undergraduate chapter. There were a bunch of us. I have a picture, but we won't show it tonight. It's on my Facebook page. But we went to Ghana, and it was both enlightening and at times sobering. Travel is the best education one can get versus reading books. And so the things we learned about the slave trade and what really happened to our people, that was sobering. But it was so good to be in a country where everybody was Black. I actually got depressed when I got back to DC and landed. I was like, oh, I'm back. It was really depressing. But the opportunity to be able to do that on an annual basis, because currently I'm actually trying to plan to go back. I met some people there. They have nonprofits there that work with folks. I want to combine our nonprofits with theirs. I'm looking at trying to get a chapter of Iota in Ghana because there's some brothers there.
Awesome.
So there's things that I foresee myself doing going forward, and any entity or tool I can use to make that even better, to make, manifest those ideas, I want to utilize it. And so this is it. I'm actively planning to try to get us back to Ghana and work with some women entrepreneurs through a nonprofit that's there. And if I can do that through our own entities versus going outside, that would be great. So that in a nutshell is what I like to do. I'm going to, further my nonprofit endeavors, have a greater outreach, and find definitely funding sources that I can trust. Because again, the traditional things I foresee drying up real quick come January 1st. We got to find ways, and we've done it before. We're all part of a people that have done phenomenal things in the worst situations.
We definitely have.
Reconstructions and all that, slavery and all that. So I won't be teaching and preaching tonight, but knowing what we've already been through and what might be coming back around, be proactive. The word we used earlier, be proactive. So that's me. That's why I'm here. And the more I can learn and the more I can share with the folks that I interact with, the better. And plus, I like you too. You guys.
Oh.
For those of you who don't know, we were talking before y'all got on. These are some good sisters right here. I won't tell everything I've learned, but
right. Well, you have, but Robert, you had, honestly speaking, before we close it down, this is a wonderful tool. It checks many boxes for many of us. I too, a career federal government employee, so I understand what you're talking about moving forward. But this checks many boxes. It's going to assist me in my retirement. I told my husband that I'm in his retirement, what he lost, I'm going to put back. So that's, was starting to be one of my goals, but it's going to allow us to get more of what we need. And those trips to Ghana, now you get to book them yourself. We have business development managers that you're going to get to know, and you're going to be on first name basis, and you can go out and spread the good word. So get you some great business partners to help you along the way. This is what I'm looking for. I'm looking to get thousands of them. I want to tell everybody about what we have that's great here and help everybody win, because I've learned that this is a win-win. So you are in the right place. You do have the right tool.
Yeah. So I'm like very excited and happy to have you guys on here and all the people that are watching now and later. If you have questions or anything, please get back to the respective timeline that you saw this on. We are sharing this on multiple different places. But yeah, it's all about empowering people and getting their houses in order so they can help other people. That is the thing that we do as Greeks, whether we're financial or not, we still help people. That status does not change us going out there and helping the next person next to us. But we have to make sure we're taking care of ourselves, bringing in an income. And in order to make change in the world, we have to first change our own world. And this business will definitely do that. I am going to be connecting Mr. Clark with, we have a supplier. I'm not sure if you know, Dale, we do have a supplier that actually does ancestry destination events based off of your background. And it's not a tourist type thing. They actually help you do research. And I told Mr. Clark about that. And I was excited because I found out I got Irish in me. So now I want to go to Ireland.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is definitely
lots of great things out there. Lots of great things. But we are not going to hold everybody up.
We're not. We're going to let everybody go because it is the day before
turkey time. We got to get the cooking.
Some people are cooking and some people are fasting to get ready to eat the next day. But definitely get back to us. And if you have any questions, let us know. And we'll probably do something in the next couple of weeks. We're going to allow Mr. Clark to really talk about his trip to Ghana so he can share that with everybody. And, maybe have little photos, and the photos we can see, because I'm sure y'all have fun.
Oh, yeah.
But I do want to plug, because tomorrow is Thanksgiving, but on Thursday nights as well, we have team presentations. So I would love for your audience and the people that are out there watching, if they want to know any more about this wonderful business, please plug into one of those presentations. Get back with Mr. Clark. I'm learning so much about this young man. He and his wife.
Oh, young man. Oh, right.
That's right. What they're doing out there and what they're offering. And I'm seeing some of Mr. Clark's kids in the chat. So to all of the Clark kids, I know that you have been taught well. So that means that you want the education. So show up, get the education, make a conscious decision, and make an educated decision before you just say, So definitely that's for me. But from the Sisters of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, I say happy Thanksgiving to each and every one of y'all. It has been a pleasure. Definitely. So meet us at the beaches and the banks. Okay.
We look forward to hearing from everybody. Hit us up in text message, email. Well, don't email. That's too slow. Text message, DM or whatever. Yeah, email back might be too slow right now. And yeah, like she said, enjoy, eat well, and we will talk to you guys later.
That's right.
Take care, everybody.